favorite friendly entertainer, stickity motivator, with the vibes that are greater. That's your girl in your honesty, also known as Jamie B. So today is episode 19. We are having a pajama party. We have our top light. The great lighting, this is something that you have to think of when you stream. You have to think of light, camera, action. And I'm the action. I'm the action. Your main attraction. Your main vibe of We have chat chat, and chat chat is whenever we talk with our lo-fi girl chat, and I'm happy to bring another episode. We're gonna have a sandwich, and we're gonna have some lasagna. So that's pretty exciting. Let me turn on my dim light. Stick it in. And I love this dark lipstick. It suits me. My hair, curly Q. All right. Is this lighting better? I think this lighting is better. With my dim light. So, we're live. We're live on Live Me. We have 10% battery. Stiggity. I have to clean off my desk because I've been getting comfortable. I have my ginger ale right here. I have a little bit of makeup right there. I was like, we'll have on a little bit of makeup, because it's just one of the ways girls flatter themselves. Whoa, man. You're like, whoa, man. Why whoa, man? Because, personality, talents, and, potential, and, untapped potential utilized on the market, in which, it's a market. Within the realms in the market, things and stuff and such, you would realize that we have 16 outdated drivers, and good thing that I'm a good driver. Shout out to Francis G. I have my guitar in the background. Shout out to Francis. It's been a while since I've played my guitar. I need to have guitar streams again, and we need to have some more 8 beams. So that would be a good thing. That would be a really good thing. So I was thinking of all the time that we have been, we've been aware of each other's existence, not just aware of each other's existence. So there's the awareness of each other's existence, and then there's the vibes, I'm not just aware of your existence. You're somebody that I think about. I even consider whenever, I'm looking at my background, I'm like, it makes me think of Francis. I miss Francis. And Francisco. One day we shall meet in the real life, and we shall stream together. It'll be fun. It shall be fun. So, it'll be fun. So, have a cheers a Bud Light. Cheers a Bud Light to someone you love. Francisco! Francis! He's like, I'm just gonna lurk. Shout out to my lurkers. You know, they make up the community of, hey, I watch your show, it makes me feel better, It makes me happy. Happy about life, happy to know you. And, and to know you in life. So let's pull up this right girl. Alright. Is that a good decibel? Because sometimes you can hear the music louder than me, and I am happy with how my mic kind of evens out the sound, the soundscape. Stickity. I know you're better than friends. And you're honestly. So, speaking of evening up volume. So, I'm sure you ladies out there have a big bottom lip. Every time you open your mouth wide, open your mouth. It's on your chin a little bit. Oh, you want to check out my pajamas? So, black shirt, green pants, green, are these, what would these be considered? Capris? Is that a capri? Sometimes I think capris are the color khaki. See? It's the color khaki, and then it's the style of capri. Right? I bet you all thought of Capri Sun. Over there thinking of Capri Sun. Y'all thirsty? Gotta stay hydrated. Hydrate. So we shall be chatting with Lo-Fi Girl. Let's chat. And so I mentioned spin wheel yesterday. We never got around to spin wheel. That's quite alright. Sometimes I game. Sometimes sometimes we have different things that we do on different days. Today, pajama day. we're wearing pajamas, we're streaming, we're feeling good, and things and stuff and such. And so to mention things and stuff and such, I would formally introduce you all to Lo-Fi Girl Chat. Alright, so maybe today we have some TikTok reacts. Stiggity. Say hello chat. Hello chat. Special about the bank. Did you mention that? Because I totes my goats. Has some lipstick on my chin. You know, does it make you think of the bank? So sometimes we watch the news. I was thinking it would be within our wheelhouse to open up Twitter, scroll through Twitter, you know, because I feel like, you know, it is a little bit personal because you follow the people on Facebook. Then again, it's kind of similar to Twitter because you could know the people that you're following, you know, and be surprised by what they have to say on freaking Facebook or Twitter. That's me. Sometimes I'll say some, you know, some off the wall things or some really, you know, inspired things. And sometimes, you know, to correlate the inspiration to day-to-day events, stiggity. So to mention things and stuff and such, you know, within the realms of I've talked to y'all in one way or another just about every day, you know, every week. Or about 5 years? 5 years? About 5 years. Just 5 years is what I'm thinking. Just 5 years, you know. And before I started exporting my videos to YouTube, and you know, I had a vision in my mind that I would have a show on YouTube, and my show would be, you know, filled with all the things that, you know, that I you guys. So I was mentioned. All right, so I had mentioned something in a text message. Oh, 5% battery. Who's in charge of? Oh. Alright. Yeah. Stiggity. Now I have to. Very nice. So, I mentioned in a text message I was responding to a text message. Alright, so I had mentioned that, it's like it's a healthy distraction to stream, and to realize, to utilize a healthy distraction, to stream. To be more than just a healthy distraction. So existentially, I mention all the time. I'm like, existentially. Define existentially.
In a way that relates to existence or being alive, or as an inherent part of a person or thing's very being.
In a way that relates to existence, being alive, or an inherent part of a person or thing's well-being. So, existentially, in your Odyssey, as a show, my existence having positive effect on the existence of human beings. Now, there are many, many digital creators out there. There are many, many influencers. There are many, many YouTubers. There are many, everything in the world. To somehow be within the, percentage of people that their existence has an existential quality beyond just your basic social media presence and stuff. And so I was chatting with Lo-Fi Girl Chat yesterday, and we had mentioned, sometimes we mention, just things that are on the news, things that are happening around the world, things that I am thinking, things that I am admired, inspired, to be admired, to be inspired by, the admirations of how we coexist between news media, between, and the economy and stuff like that kind of is a part of that. And I'm for it. not everyone that places themselves in front of a camera is famous. Sometimes if you are famous, you place yourself in front of camera to feel normal. Normal people look at people that are on the camera and they're like, that person might be insane. And your odyssey just happens to be crazy. So, not insane, crazy. I'm not, I'm smart, there are, stupid qualities about smart, smart things. I am smart. So there are smart qualities about stupid things. And maybe I'm smart and, to be smart and stupid, to enjoy the qualities of life that you are existentially bound to. So maybe you don't think about destiny every day. Maybe you don't think about spirituality every day. Or sometimes, existentially, to know that, to read a certain comment, and it's like, I feel like my day is better because I've read that comment. To be within the category of people that just similar to reading a comment, to hear my voice, to watch me, to sit with me while I rant or while I read a tabloid, I just want you to know that I am appreciative of your existence. Not just existential. Metaphysically. Metaphorically. TV tower. Names 2 million views. So I always wondered that. Is that 12 zeros? So I was watching this clip on Facebook. And this guy struggled to his body. He had some saran wrap, right? And it was in a package that looked similar to cocaine. A bit. Stick it in. So he had like a saran wrap, right? And then the guy, the cop had cut the saran wrap off, and then there was a package, and then inside the package there was a package, and inside the package there was, it was anywho, it was a ring. It was a ring because the guy was planning on proposing to his girlfriend, And I guess he, like, he paid a lot for the ring. He didn't want it to be lost or missing, and customs. So it was a marriage ring. I'm not sure if they did it for the memes, or if they had, they were planning on being married or becoming married. Things and stuff and such. Oh. Ooh, stuff and things and stuff. Stick it there. Alright. Have my sandwich. Where will it stop when you wake up and sleep? So, I'm pretty sure that I've woken up in the middle of the night and I thought about one of y'all in my sleep before. But maybe I wasn't sleeping. Maybe I was, lying down. I was, awake. It wasn't quite REM. REM sleep is, pretty sure REM sleep is whenever you have, like lucid dreams and stuff. There's girls who wear this jacket of tiger skin that is dead fat. Dead fat. They killed him. They killed the tiger for its skin. Man. Suffocation. What is that? Don't give up if I cut my arm bleeding. Of course I care if you cut your arm bleeding. Of course I would be concerned. Name property to your mom and live peacefully. Life sometimes, you can be nonchalant about life sometimes. Because, life sometimes is... The expression has a lot to do with the existential distractions of life. Thank God for hobbies, because, for me to always be beautiful, what if that was a hobby for someone, I'm pretty sure that, I have the J-Lo genes, where over time, I just keep getting hotter. I I know. The court sentenced the criminal. So, I was thinking today that maybe I don't smoke weed for a few months because technically I'm court ordered to be in mental health care, which is, to be on mood stabilizers and ADHD medicine, I had recently, and I'm telling y'all because, y'all should know, it is my news. It is my news. And I am Spanish, so, that's a plus. Welcome the sweet ones. So, I missed 4 appointments, and I wasn't supposed to miss any appointments. So, I heard a knock on my door. Opened the door. Was Jenny Mirabal here? Yeah, I'm right here. They're like, you're coming with us. It's like, what? I was like, what did I do? I was like, no. I was like, what, he's like, what did I do? And they didn't tell me what I did. I more recently found out. I got out on December 6th. The cops had brought me to the hospital because I missed 4 mental health appointments. 4 mental health appointments, and you're freaking, they're gonna lock you up in the freaking loony bin, and then they're gonna transfer you from the dang loony bin to jail. I was like, is this humane? Is this how of course you can't act these ways. What do you mean? Things and stuff and such. So I got out of jail on the 6th, and then more recently to hear about the capture of Maduro and stuff, I felt, at that moment whenever they knocked on my door and they're like, you're coming with us. It's like, I'm like, hi, I know I didn't break any laws or anything, breaking the law. So, what was the reason? 4 missed appointments. So, and I was ashamed, I was kind of ashamed to tell you guys because what the hell does Enuroticy look like, the hell does she look like fucking being in jail? And, I'm sure that y'all could piece together in your mind that life sometimes is similar to, that of the echelon of of the system. And it's like, it's kind of crazy because I'm part of the system, I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. Was it pediatrics? No. You think Omar is 10 years behind? And a poet. Years actually. Omar has known me for 12 years. and your Odyssey will save you. Omar's cute. He can be my son. I'm pretty sure, you know, it would have been 12 years since he bought my eggs on the black market. So if me and Omar were living together, I'm sure I would have a whole room, you know, that I would just dedicate to streaming. This room is dedicated to streaming and sleeping. My confidence is shining. Stickity, stickity. Don't make a joke. I'm a comedian. I am, you know, for 12 hours of the day. Yeah, for 12 hours of the day, you know. Where are you doing for 12 hours of the day? Studying, watching movies. Nice show. Nice things are becoming the face of Hastro. Hastro. And I'm sure Omar has a room dedicated towards, you know, computer and technology things. Holograms? I know, right? He probably has holograms and, you know, yeah. Probably, you know, thank God the holograms are stickity stickity. You know, to think that the landscape of the interwebs and the online world, you know, to correlate and coexist with being yourself. Eh? Do you understand? I thought coffee. No, today I totally thought beer. The angle between the two is 90 degrees. Alright, so we have 6 degrees of separation, you know. You know, Ron was the name of my mother's husband growing up. Ron Weasley. You're right. No, you know. You wish to see the outfit, Omar? You know, the daily driver. You know, I was like, there are 16 outdated system drivers. Thank God and your Odyssey is a good driver. What's a black hole? Change your feed, throw your phone, burn your Wi-Fi router. Yeah, and move to the desert. Cedra is, you know, age over 25. You know. And that's an inside joke, Cecil. Cecil the entertainer of Sedgwick. Transferred to a school where no one teases or bullies you because of your financial situation. Right. Isn't that, to contain to contain the situation? You must, so to be a little hidden, don't sweat. That's that aluminum deodorant. Aluminum. November 2000. Ooh. 2002. What was I doing in 2002? I was, seriously surprised to watch Ron Weasley on the screen. So I had just seen, they made a new house party, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It wasn't Cedric the Entertainer, it was Kid Cudi. Battling the freaking Illuminati for, what was it, Colby's ring? The 7-year-old incident. To have a sit down. It would be nice to, enjoy some burritos together. I know it is not Monday, it is Monday somewhere. If you're not living in the universe, from 2002 to 2004 is whenever, we started experimenting with pocket universes. I'm from the University of Pocket Pussies. Because, you have a yes. People do utilize that. They utilize the method of marriage for the utilization of constructive distractions. I was literally just mentioning distractions because, I was texting and they had said, I'm trying to think how they worded it. Squirrel brain. They said, when I'm left with nothing to do, my brain goes crazy. LOL. I said, I could understand because my mind is the same way. Except when I'm left with nothing to do, I be streaming. LOL. Says, well, that's a good distraction. That's very true. Especially works well with my ADHD and my ADHD tendencies. He said, squirrel brain. Cecil the entertainer. Am I entertaining Cecil? The oldest year in Iraq. So, to be a part, I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Francisco. I was just mentioning you. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Be a part of it. theme song. Alright, it's by Frank Sinatra. Smart spread in the news. I'm vibing today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm the king of the hill on top of the heap. Alright, I'm sure that it was, you know, it was said in ways, you know, on top of the heap. The heaping, you know, melt down into large piles of stickity. I'm not a girl, I'm a gear. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa, man. So you're saying I've been a part of it since 2002. So I've been on YouTube for a year. You're right. I am kind of a 2-year-old. And the dream I had, you know, about, you know, a decade ago. Don't worry, Sarah, don't worry. This shirt is dangerous, you know. It's, you know, because of the black market, you know. Oh my, was asking, is that the part of the internet, you know, where you utilize code and black and green? Do you guys remember when, you know, computers? Well, it was some computers. You know, it would have the green text. Stiggity. We learn how to start music with the ages. I think I was etherically sound of mind. You have given me a lot of knowledge. I'm pretty sure that I've provided y'all with a lot of knowledge. Pretty sure I provided y'all with a lot of knowledge from the book of knowledge. I am amazing. I am a fairy butterfly. Remove vanish. You know, what is that? They're you know, they don't have lenses. They don't have lenses. They have lenses. Hello. Omari's haircut is dangerous. No, Omar has a great haircut. Basino. And you read it, Basin. You read it. It's not too much caffeine. It's just my ADHD tendencies. They want to wake up within your odyssey. streaming on YouTube. Wake up and press play, you know? You can reread, you know, how the communication, you know, comes through in waves. So I was watching this movie called Greyhound, and it was with the Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks, and he was in a ship, and he was like a director of this ship. My father sees me like a soldier. So I just mentioned the movie Greyhound, and so they're on a ship, and I didn't finish the movie. I didn't watch the whole thing. The secondary days. Hey, Rob, love. In the days of high school where I grew up. I was thinking secondary schools, you know. I attended what would be known as alternative schools. True story. The secret of your love for these dangerous hairstyles. So dangerous we are. So dangerous. So dangerous. So, it has been an hour. It's been an hour, my loves. And be sure to follow, like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for another episode of your favorite friendly for entertainment. Stay motivated with the vibes. That's all later. That's your girl and your Odyssey. Also known as Jenny B. I see you in stages of my information. You know, things and stuff and such. Stickity. Thank you for the $45 to Lo-Fi Girl Chats. Do not kill him. Do not kill him. Do not. You close your mouth for a long time when logic beats them. Block or delete the comments. And your Odyssey enjoys to display. This is the tent of incubation and luck. Take a tip, New York, New York. What are you writing? Something amazing. Something amazing. So, I was thinking of spinning, and then I started thinking about, the things in my wheelhouse. Things in my wheelhouse, lo-fi girl chat. Don't make me open my English book. Mr. Boomop. Mr. Boomop. Clean up on aisle 7. Second was so bad that I never laughed. Into the mimic. Thanks to you. Thank you. So, you remember, so utilizing, to utilize satellites, to guide yourself, so imagine having like a bad trip on LSD or something like that, and and thinking that it is your job to leave the country so that so you can so you can beat T-Angels. Who in the heck is this way? So not everyone knows that, not everyone knows the secret technologies, So there was one day where I was walking around apartments, and I didn't have my passport at the time, and I was convinced that, in my mind, so I'm walking around apartments and stuff, and I have a lucid dream while awake, daydreaming of someone popping out, opening the door of one of the apartments and being like, "And Your Honesty, is that you? We have a flight to Timbuktu. We have a flight to, to somewhere on the right where, you can be, flown on a private jet, It wasn't rude. It was an intellectual level, it is, I would kiss the ground within the, it's where, I was living in Kings Mountain for 5 years, and I had imagined, that I lived somewhere exotic. I think that the desert, I think that's exotic, because all the societies that are built in the desert, it's societies built in the desert. It's beautiful. It is enticing. It is inspiring, of hope, and it's inspiring of love, because I know that my people are scattered across the world, to the 4 corners of the world. And for God to confuse their tongues, to know now that in places where they don't speak English, it's just so beautiful. So, the thing about happiness is we must contain our happiness within the realms of specialty, and there are very many niche markets out there, and because I know I was mentioning the market, and I was mentioning the black market, and so for as many negative things, or what could be considered negative, aka, there are just as many positive things to be thankful for. Within the private sector, God knows if you are struggling with a freaking, with something, if you're if you're struggling with hunger, I did mention So we had our sandwich, and within the Iraqi dialect of the black market, you would wonder if there's, certain versions of certain programs. So I wouldn't imagine that the free market is gonna somehow, utilize the structure of surveillance in what would be considered systematic uses of the department of being under surveillance, and so you could utilize your niche skills or your niche way to look at life, and what do you do? Would you want to surveil and it is prevalent to realize that you're watching a stream. You're not, and you're kind of surveilling. So you're kind of surveilling, or would that be surveilling? So within the experiences of life, whenever you are someone who is under the microscope, maybe you have one of those Google video things where your friends or family could tap into the surveillance, the Google surveillance, to watch, to check on your loved ones, to tap in with your loved ones. In Spanish, maybe, maybe it would be illegal to make certain things illegal for certain individuals. Because I'm pretty sure, mind my English, I'm pretty sure that not everything that is illegal for civilians would be, illegal for Trump, and how we think back to 2002, where, all of America criminalized marijuana. It was heartbreaking for, for those folks that didn't quit smoking, that, because it would be, if you drove to the store, you bought some beer, you're on your way home, you get pulled over for what they call a rolling right. So if you don't stop for a full 5 seconds at a stop sign and there's a police around you, the traffic situation is called it's called a rolling right. It's where your wheels, it doesn't seem as though your wheels stop for 5 seconds to look both ways, to check the traffic pattern, then pull out from a stop sign, whether you're driving straight, whether you're making a left. And so if you're making a left, you're crossing over traffic. You're crossing over a lane of traffic. if you are driving right, then you kind of pull out into your lane. And I am quick to realize, I'm quick to respond, so we were talking about the private sectors. And, in the private sector, it should be not, it's not so nonchalant that somebody had to, give you, force you medicine, So sleep study, they probably would, make sure that, nobody has, freaking headaches, And so to, be full circle with that, so nobody has headaches. You guys remember here recently where there was a bunch of, they were like, don't take Advil, because, there were people within, I would imagine, freaking little gnome, freaking gnomes, freaking switching out people's Advil for freaking, not Advil. And then, within the medical part of the private sector, within, that of, we can call it the black market, to be safe, because where were you deployed to? Within the evolution of how you could alright, so in Spanish, there are certain words that can mean multiple things. It depends what version of Spanish, what dialect of Spanish you're speaking. So, I would imagine, things and stuff and such. So, something cool about this. Right? So this is the battery, right? And this has the oil, right? And kind of cool. In other words, they, kind of need each other to work. So, yes, in a world where things are opaque, people are, waging wars because, someone was stuck in traffic. The relevance of that. Because if there were little gnomes walking around America stealing all their fucking Tylenol and replacing it with, something that could be potentially unstickety, would that be a method of madness? Would that be a method of genius? Or would that be a method of madness with a method of genius to utilize the opaqueness of multiple action to distort the perception of a million people. You know, and why would you want to distort for the perception of a million people? I'm sure that, you know, you would have to be enrolled, you know, in a special class of soldier, or, you know, how are you, you know, other than the robots, you know, the super soldiers, we don't talk much about them. You know, we don't talk much about the ideal of realize, you know, if if I was a super soldier, you know, then it would be within my wheelhouse to know or to think about things that are kind of opaque in a way that is less opaque. To enjoy the spoils of love and conspiracy. Right? So, it would be correct. Correct. He wants a game. You mean that they, you know, they contained the flying rhinoceros in, you know, in Africa, because that's a big country, you know. So a mashup within the, you know, the echelons of mashup. You never know. You know, on the right there might be multiple children that are mine, because, you know, somewhere along the way in 2002, you know, they began to utilize sleep study to break into my, you know, to utilize freaking super soldier gnomes to break into my house while I'm sleeping and, you know, steal my eggs in a way that I wouldn't know, because I would wake up and I'd be just fine. And if you received one of my children, then, you know, I'm pretty sure then you're more than just fine. Would that make you an American citizen? Potentially. Within the 6 degrees of separation of falling in love with somebody that you surveil, that would be within the echelons of, you know, commodity. Not just commodity, and what's another word for commodity? It's an asset. And if you surveilled me, you know, growing into the amazing woman that I am, you would appreciate that this baddie has children around the world, to within conservative echelons, to conserve my name within the squirreliness of attention to detail. And name Chatora. Isadora. Isadora backwards is eroticy. And because my stage name is DJ Any Beats, whenever I DJ, it's Enuroticy. It's a beautiful name. So you could say that I'm sleepwalking now, sleep talking. Not necessarily, So, a professional skateboarder would, realize that it's sleep skating because, it may be hard for, it might be tough for, people to skate, and sometimes people just have the natural ability, and that is something that we must protect, consolidate. I was born in Poughkeepsie, raised in Hyde Park, and then whenever I coming into my adulthood, I was hidden away in it wasn't a trailer park. It was kind of a trailer park. It was like not, it was very spaced out and perfectly, together within the realms of identity. And then, for identity to be a part of an existentialism, the mentality of the craft of communication. For fun. Why should a student understand the lessons when the teacher cannot explain? Is it in the teacher's brain? Syllabus. Is that a silly bus? Silly bus. Syllabus. Everybody wanting to combust things in ways because explosions are kinda cool. If you watch those movies was it in school or was it at home that you learned the zone of which we utilize mentality for those kinds of guys, the coffee guys. It's time to be serious. So my mother's mother, her name was Dora, and whenever I was born, they named me Isadora, and I didn't learn about my last name and the importance that it held within the echelons of the Great Migration. And, you know, the explanation, because me, Rika, you know. Somebody was mentioning ID. If you were a citizen of the United States, all you need is an ID to visit Puerto Rico. There's a lot of people that I've met in the Carolinas. Oh, Gray Tigers. So I was watching the movie Greyhound. Hey, Kiki. So I have my writing pad. It has been a long time since I wrote. Alright, bathroom break. Bathroom break. I'll be right back. Back. So, I was thinking, you know, God willing, that I don't smoke weed until the 4 months, you know, I have 4 months of attending the doctor for mental health medication. That being mood stabilizers, and they're wanting to take me off my ADHD medicine. I'm like, look, I'm thinking about going back to school, things and stuff and such. They're like, oh, well, why don't you have a drug test? I was like, I don't have to pee right now. I don't have to utilize the restroom right now. And they're like, well, then we're gonna have to have a blood test. I was like, really? Yeah. So, right, to test, my, to make sure all my levels are, correct, So, my mom's ex-husband, his name was Ron. He was a German man, and he was my stepfather for 4 years. Growing up, it was me, my mom, him and his daughter, and we lived in a townhome in upstate New York. And because I lived in upstate New York, I was kind of a tomboy. I used to build forts in the woods, and we used to have clubs. We would have a bike club. And everyone in the neighborhood that had a bike was in one of the bike clubs. So I was in a bike club where we would throw crab apples at the teenagers. So whenever I was, I can't remember how old I was. I think I might have been close to my 20s, and or in my 20s. So I pulled my hair in front, and then I cut my bangs, and I have pictures on Facebook. So. Kids nowadays, 20-year-olds that look like 40-year-olds. It's kind of amazing. What kind of pickles? Were they eating pickles, or was it, certain growth hormones? Thank God that, thank God that I'm a health freak. And thank God that my gnomes, are, concerned with the peace that be upon me. And my gnomes. Y'all are not gnomes. Y'all are my vibe tribe. What am I doing here? Updating the system. There's 16 outdated drivers. Why don't y'all just sleep, and I'll save myself. I'll save myself because I'm saved. Hallelujah. Oh. hooking up is not dating. And then within the echelons of dating and not hooking up, I think that whenever you begin to hook up, that you also begin to date. There are girls out there that are, they're the hookup kind of girls. They're definitely out there. I'm the kind of girl that if we date, you're probably gonna tattoo my name on your body. So, I've never met another female that was, that is the female that, the character in which, like, oh, you're Jenny. You're the girl that's tattooed on, so and so. Yeah, that's me. Legendary. Mirabal. So, I mentioned the disco and Mirabals. Maybe within the great migration, there was a name that stuck out. They're like, Mirabal. That name, is gonna inspire me to make a ball with a bunch of mirrors. And then, then the country was like, we're going to make a ball that, that drops. And, when it drops, we all celebrate. What if that ball represented the life of Mirabal? The life of Mirabal. And, I think about things like that because food has expiration dates. So it wouldn't be ignorant to think that, a country would make themselves within the echelons of like expiration date, not based on the technology, that's afoot. Is it a foot or is it a hand? I don't know, is it a foot or is it a hand? So that there was Dora the Explorer growing up, and because I'm Isadora, there was, Dora the Explorer. She had Boots, her sidekick, and she had a backpack. I'm the backpack loaded, y'all are the backpack loaded up with things and knickknacks too. Anything that I might need, and your Odyssey can bring to you. Backpack, 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 yeah! Alright, so if you listen to my mix, my progressive mix, and I'm pretty sure that they had, there's they have governors on engines, on like go-karts, four-wheelers, dirt bikes, motorcycles, so to where the engine can only, it can only, be so fast. And the governor regulates, it's It's like a, regulates top speed. Diego is close to my goes to Arabic. Yes. So, whenever I moved to the Carolinas, I moved to Lake Wiley. And the school that I attended was Clover. And man, to sing the small town song is, interesting. And to think that I've been in this area since I was like 13. Kind of crazy. My mom is here, and I have my sister. The vision starts off with unemployment. That was, out of all the predictions, and I wonder how much math that had to be, math. Because whenever I was 18, I was kind of obsessed with having a job and obsessed with making money. And I wasn't so much obsessed with attending school to make more money because I was like, because things and stuff and such. Nowadays, they pay McDonald's workers $15 an hour whenever McDonald's was my very first job. And what if, I've already mentioned, what if the golden arches, the M, what if that standed for Mirabal? Because I'm Jenny Mirabal, also known as DJ Any Beats, also known as Jenny Beats, and also known as In Your Odyssey. Kind of cool, to have, to be one of those people that, are part of like a historic lineage that also is a personality online, a figure online. I know a little bit of Hindi. I was playing a game where you meet people that is utilizing the same application, and I met someone from India, and we sat down together, and I was learning how to speak Hindi, and I have it in a notebook. I just can't remember where I placed my notebook. So the temperature is right now probably in the 60s. To explain to explain to my loved ones, like, that I'm a figure that, is, that influences their children, is something kind of cool. I saw my friends, and then, their kids were like, I know you, I watch you online. It's like, you know how proud I was of myself? I was like, I'm helping making your children's lives better, and so, stickity. It makes me feel better about myself that, that I'm stiggity. Punjabi girl won't let your stomach be empty. We are about to have some lasagna. And I know it is not a Monday. It's a Friday. We're having lasagna on a Friday. I was responding to a text. I would say some diabolical things about Punjabi women, but I didn't read all of that. Random was funny. Assuming there's a very high probability of Nutella toast. Stiggity. Lasagna. Ooh. I have Diego talking in the third person. Oh, wait a minute. It's normal for Indian people to have more than one husband? You know? And that's my new nickname, Chaz, you know. What, you've never met a girl that works for the mafia, the freaking, you know, the United States government, the freaking cartels and all the, you know, and with all the bells and whistles? Binaural beats? Is that certain frequencies? Stop normalizing jokes about murder. Only on a Tuesday. Only on a Tuesday. You know, it's normal for, what is it, jokes about two husbands. It's normal. The binaural beats. We're normalizing things that shouldn't be normalized in society. Is exactly why India has been severely degraded. That's cap. How would you label cap? All cap? Low key. You know, traditionally, you know, women have one husband. As in your odyssey normalizes murder in society. Diego is protected. Diego is protected. Cheers, John. I am beautiful also. There was no silly argument about silly jokes. The mirror of death. The mirror of death. I kind of like that. It kind of has a ring to it. The mirror of death. Let's keep it funny, brothers and sisters. Bro jokes should be done on everything. If we start drawing boundaries on joking, there are millions of things on which you can get offended. I was just mentioning that. Literally. Cara mio. Meal. And isn't that it's the water flavoring. Episode is so entertaining. It's so fast. Caramel inscription on top of slightly darker orange color or something. Ooh, caramel and orange. With my Skechers. What you know about those Skechers sandals? Those Skechers sandals are amazingly comfortable, and you can walk in just about any terrain. I love me some Gucci shoes. Yeah, some Skechers, you know. I draw the Gucci symbol on my Skechers. I'm just kidding. No, I have, I have my Gucci flip-flops. No, my Gucci sandals. My Gucci sandals. And I have my Skechers sandals. Thank God that God helps me. I could agree that, men and women, nowadays have been, not raised in homes that they could be inspired by the echelons of marriage. With more or less struggling with depression, whether that be seasonal depression or the knowing that marriage is not just a distraction. It would be, I guess it would be considered healthy distraction. And then if you were to ask somebody that's married, they would say, no, I'm married and I utilize, chat rooms and stuff like that for, healthy distractions. And then sometimes that could flip, What do I think about kebabs? They're good with barbecues. So my friend had called himself Barbecue. Better base quality. Back to the McDonald's, the golden arches. There are McDonald's in India. Sweet potatoes are good for you. My stepfather was German growing up. Don't be bashful. Don't be bashful. Love chocolate milk. And it came special from the specialized chocolate cows. And the caramel cows. Let's not forget about the caramel cows. Is it caramel or is it caramel? Tomato. right politics and religion. Don't laugh. Pistachio. You guys miss my streams on Uplive? I'm happy to make you laugh. You having crazy cravings? We had a sandwich and we had some lasagna. Garfield is like, what the fuck? You know, you're supposed to have lasagnas on Monday. A mixed kebab. Of course, some ravioli. Ravioli is kind of, you know, it's a lasagna. They're like little mini lasagna squares. I ain't proving anything neither. Offended or triggered by anyone, you know. Because if you look at, you know, the Chef Boyardee picture, it is they're little squares, you know, they're lasagna squares. Sometimes they're filled with meat and cheese. Most of the times they're filled with meat. Sadhguru in front of people. Will pay me a pretty penny. Pay me with, because the market of good morning. Good morrow. Good morning, good morrow, good day. And your Odyssey will knock you dead. Bam! Didn't you know that I write politics? It's one of my hobbies. For the real Mark. The mark of the beauty. Loyalty. Earned and demanded. loyalty earned, respect demanded. And loyalty, of course. Can I open it? I was thinking about either opening another beer or saving it for tomorrow's broadcast. Let's open it, Chief. I gave you so much confidence. It seems like you couldn't open up to anyone else any better. When did Lo-Fi Live Chat become an Arabic room? Whenever I began to translate the Arabic to English, utilize my intellectual level. My intellectual level has increased today. I am not mental illness. Thank you. Thank you. Ring over there being real nice. So I was thinking about not smoking weed for a few months. Just drinking some beers with y'all. Trying to work out. So I did just join Planet Fitness. My mom had a membership, and she brought me with her to work out a few times, and I was like, you know, I was walking around the neighborhood a lot, and I was inspired to buy me a Planet Fitness membership. forget to mention how the guy mentality, very much resembles the Enurodyssey attitudes. Of course. A long time ago about me. Still about me. Let me try it while my mother is making ravioli. Let's see if I can open enough to manage a shop. we have some pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Ravioli. I do deserve. I am deserving of the world. And so much more. And so much more. The lo-fi ravioli would be very classic. We went from we have our nice eating of the lasagna, and a mini lasagna would be contained into a ravioli. I don't know if we should exaggerate. It's true, Ravioli. Maybe I should post on Facebook. Ravioli. Wait for Monday. Ravioli is the new lasagna. It is the convenient lasagna. Ahmed comes out and annoyed and knows the noise. Because my story is happy. May God bless you. My heart feels It is 222. So it's 9 here. It's 9, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's 4 in the morning for a lot of y'all. My night owls. Oh, my night owls. I was telling you that I was walking around the neighborhood, and that's what inspired me to have a Planet Fitness membership. My kink is that they speak another language. Right? Right. Isn't that the number on a credit card? No, this is CVV. You know, things and stuff and such. The VVV. All contained in one V. One V. Sleep is important, and we are making a movie. We make movies, you know. Let's put in his face. What do I suggest? What do I suggest? I suggest any radose. This is a good movie. Silence of the Lambs in 1991. This is super wow. Hasnain! That's Hasnain's one of his favorite things. Sigh and ugh. Happy day, Hasnain. Happy day. Woke up. Good morning, good morrow. Good morrow. I'm pretty sure I've seen Shawshank Redemption. He meant to say he loved me. Sigh. You guys remember whenever I typed sigh in chat? He remembers. He's like, there's Ethan. Chat, I'm right here. In the chat. No, we eat ravioli. I had my lasagna, so I had ravioli last night though. Evangeline. Maybe your head is very headache. Well, don't worry because the I think the Advils, the Tylenol. I'm sorry. Tylenol will be alright. Advil will be alright. French movies are bored. So whenever I had read to you that text message, I was reading how about how in my time with nothing to do, I've created streaming as something to do, something to enjoy. It is 9:12, so I was right. So I said it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, so 9. You are close. They also open ravioli in my favorite 2 series. Is this a coincidence? Hasnain. Huge coincidence. Been working hard. Shout out to the lurkers, you know? Lurky, lurk, lurk. Lurky, lurk, lurk. Tis my earbuds. And you got this is lucky. Makes sense. They're lurky lurkers. You guys have realized that we have some episodes that are 4 hours long. Recently, our episodes have been around 2 hours long. It's been 2.5 hours. It has been 2.5 hours. And I'm sorry for that. You should be proud. And I should not be sorry. We should all be proud that we congregate for this long, just about daily. Just about daily. I know. And I shall, speculate more in the chat. BPO. Stiggity. Some kind of crap over Louis. Hey, that's not nice. Mine too. You won't forget it. All you must do is to press play on the videos on my YouTube page. Stiggity. I love ketchup patties. Ketchup and patty fries. Patty cake. Baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it. Pat it. Then mix it with a bee. Be very stiggity for you and me. May peace be upon you. I love you, Vibe Tribe. It's been 2 hours and 37 minutes. And I love you. It is true respect. Peace be upon you. Vibe Tribe. Take this away.
I'm a B bitch, I'm the bad witch.
Sure
I'm a B rich,
Be
I'm a
sure
B
to
bitch, I'm the bad
keep
witch.
playing those
I'm a B
videos.
rich,
Enjoy
I'm a B bitch, I'm the
these
bad
videos.
witch. I'm a B
And
rich,
that's
I'm a
that's
B
it.
bitch, I'm the
That's
bad
all any
witch.
other
I'm a
thing.
B rich, I'm a B bitch, I'm the bad witch. I'm a B rich, I'm a B bitch, I'm the bad witch. I'm a B rich.
Take this city Vibe Tribe.
I'm a B bitch, I'm the bad witch.